Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're doing some more of the Kimi Nozomu Eien playthrough. And today I don't really know what's going to happen because everything's gone wrong with Takayuki and Suzumiya. I mean, let's be honest, decline was kind of inevitable, but at the same time, I mean, it's really changed and it's honestly not something I was expecting much at all. I do wonder what's going to go on today and how the progression is going to happen of not only Takayuki's character but also the connection he has between his friends. I mean, let's be honest, Hayase in particular, I want to know about, and I feel like Shinji may keep being his friend, but Hayase, that really it questions me. I will question whether they will keep their friendship continuing. I suppose we'll find out. I'm quite excited to see. It's a bit tricky. Oh. Typical studying sound. Oh my god, is he actually beginning schoolwork? Gah! I swear we've read this before. What? Wait. Wait, okay, so we have read this, but I haven't saved in the correct location for some reason. Okay, let's just reread it because why not? That's hilarious. I have never used a mechanical pencil, and if I'm going to be honest, I never will. I just do not see the appeal. They don't really... But to be fair, the thing I like about pencils is when you write, you can exert a... Well, you can just really, really use a lot of force in order to get your ideas down. And you can kind of write like a brute with a pencil. And you can't do that with, firstly, a mechanical pencil, but secondly, a pen. I can't write without feeling like I'm a blooming caveman, to be honest. I put so much pressure downwards on, well, just on my pen in general, really. It's hilarious, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. It's funny that. I mean, it really feels like just a lack of ability to even want to speak to him. Yeah, I totally agree. No, she wouldn't. I think she'd probably tell her the night it happened. Yeah, that's fair. I do find it really interesting that even though this relationship has completely stopped working and everything has stopped, it's still the case that he is getting things from it. I mean, look at him actually using his own initiative to study, for example. That's never something he would have done before, but now he actually does it. Just because of the fact that he feels as if he's had said drive. But the only thing is, I mean, beforehand, he's always had the feeling that he should be doing this and that there is a lot that he needs to learn. He's just never really put it into action, and I suppose. But the only thing is, the reason he would want to study now, i.e., getting to the same university as Suzumiya, I mean, that's not really something that appeals to him anymore. But I think maybe it's just the idea of going to Hakuryo. Maybe he wants that rather than who's going to be there. He's just finally getting that drive, which is interesting. Oh my god, so is he actually going to apologise, or what? Is the relationship going to be completely fucked, is my question. Yeah, reasonable, but, I mean, yeah, of course, but what's going to happen to the relationship? Is it ever going to continue? Yeah, fair. Yeah, this is the really sad thing. I mean, sure, you have an attachment to these people, but at the same time, I mean, if he makes the decision of not wanting to have a relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean these people should all stop being friends with him. That's a bit ridiculous. I mean, you've got to actually ask the question of how good are these people as friends. Oh wow, what a beautiful photo. This looks really cool. Reasonable. Oh my god, that's the worst thing. And this is where they normally hang out as well, isn't it? Or am I thinking of somewhere else? No, I suppose he has to take responsibility, because let's be honest, even though this relationship has ended, it was kind of inevitable to do so. It was still his mistake that caused that decline. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, it's after school. Why would people be there? Oh. Oh. Oh god. It is her, it seems. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Oh, no, totally. Well, to be fair, I mean, it is a summer break. He can take the opportunity of not going to a place like this. He doesn't need to. That is something he can use to his advantage here. So he's actually going to the outdoor swimming pool. Yeah, just something you have to do, not something you're doing because you genuinely care. But the only thing is, I mean, I think it's more a bit of both. No, actually, I think he's doing this more because he cares, but he is partly doing it because he feels it needs to be done and he wants it finished. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody here. Yeah, no, totally. Oh shit, it's Hayase. Oh god. Yeah, this is not going to go very well. Sorry to bug you during practice.
練習は午前で終わったの。
She does, I see that. Yeah, it's a bit odd, and it's a bit of a shame to think about the fact that the first serious conversation they have is one where they're in a situation where they are quite provoked. Yeah, I really don't like what was happening when those people in that big group that were coming from the swimming pool, when they were going the opposite direction as Takayuki, and one of them was laughing and just in general, well, one was possibly laughing and one may have been looking down on him as well. I mean, I really hope none of this has got out to anybody, but maybe it's the case that people are going to look down on him for breaking up a relationship with somebody like Suzumiya. I don't know, just because people obviously go on looks and all of that stuff rather than what it would actually be like to be in a relationship with somebody like that.
あのさ、高雪。
Yeah. Oh god, now he's imagining everything that she could say.
なんでこんなとこにいるのよ。
Yeah, that is a good question. Before getting mad at him for obviously what has happened, you ask why. What is he doing to potentially resolve what has happened? Why is he going out of his way to do said thing? Oh. Yeah, fair enough.
どうしたの？
Huh?
なんか元気ないみたいだけど。
Does she know? Huh? Oh fuck, what do you do?
人の話聞いてる？
Yeah, I'm listening.
お願いがあるの。
What?
教室のロッカーに体操着とブルマーがあるの。
Why can't you get them yourself? And?
ここまで持ってきてくれないかな。誰かさんが。
Damn. I mean, sure, it would be great, but shouldn't you do something like this yourself? By somebody, do you mean me?
さっさと取ってくる。
What? she was a taskmaker. Sorry, taskmaster. Yeah, do this, otherwise I will hurt you. Yeah, it's honestly surprising though. I'm really surprised that she didn't know. So I really do wonder if Suzumiya was maybe having the same thoughts that Takayuki was having, the fact that the relationship just feels like it's entirely controlled by Hayase. Yeah, so maybe as a result of that. As a result of that, what was I gonna say? Suzumiya didn't want, or may not have thought Hayase was somebody that could justifiably be talked to about something like this. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Hayase has done a lot for her general good, but at the same time, I mean, surely... I mean, okay, it's nice for a friend to help somebody else out. I don't deny that whatsoever, but at the same time, if the friend is the only one doing the work and then the other one is just completely influenced by how said friend is telling them to act, what's the point of even having a relationship? Because you're basically dependent on your friend to get through something that you should be getting through yourself. I mean, then again, I suppose it does work for, I suppose, relationships that are a bit more tricky. And I don't know, maybe ones where people are going through tough times, they need somebody to support them in order to be able to continue. But at the same time, I mean, it's not really the case here, if you ask me. Oh god. Yeah, seriously, yeah, I mean, it's a bit selfish of her. Yeah, you would be. Yeah, you're going out with somebody and then you're seen stealing somebody's uniform. Yeah, it's just a bit odd, isn't it? Yeah, seriously. Dude, don't fucking comment about it. Just take them. You are so disgusting. I love that it feels like he actually has to motivate himself in order not to do said action. Yes? This is hilarious that she doesn't know. I really do wonder if he's going to say whether... I wonder if he's going to decide whether saying the truth or not is a good idea, because if the truth is said, let's be honest, a lot of this would not be able to continue. But at the same time, I mean, I do wonder, maybe Hayase could understand if he reasons his points well enough. What are you doing, weightlifting this afternoon? Hey. She looked a little bit pissed off just when we were addressing her then. Maybe it's pressure, maybe she doesn't necessarily want to do these things, which I don't blame her. I mean, it's so physically demanding and it must be really quite awful. I would hate to live a life like this myself. Agreed. Listen. Did something happen? Yeah, no, I agree. And, I mean, if anything, you would have thought that two friends, why would Hayase do anything? I mean, she could have done that herself, let's be honest here. But at the same time, she gets us to do it. It's as if she wants as little time with us as possible. Listen, can you skip the running and come talk with me for a bit? Where's your bag? Let me see it if you've got it. Why do you want to see it? You don't have it. You don't, right? God, I wonder if he's going to be able to do it. That's insane. God damn, so she's been bullied on a day where selective people can come in. So these bullies, what they've probably done is they have actually spent time going to school on a day they could have just gone at home just so that they could bully somebody. I mean, how fucking sad must you be? Yeah, so this is her bag here, it seems. Proper athlete's bag. I like it. Jesus Christ, why? Jesus Christ, she's lucky she has another change of clothes. What the fuck? I hate this music. Can I just mention? Yeah, why Hayase out of all people? I mean, she's well liked, she's popular. Why would she be getting bullied out of everyone? God. This is odd. Oh my god, I know, that's the worst thing. But I'm sorry, you have to. I mean, you've gone searching for the bag. It's only that... I mean, this is the thing. I think showing the truth and not hiding it is the best thing, because you found this, and then if you choose to deliberately hide it and not let the other person know, I think you're just going to make it so that you end up into a lot more complications than necessary. But yeah, this is tricky. Oh my, you are... Jesus Christ, why? Oh, God. Yeah, I really wonder. That's actually a really interesting hiding place. But at the same time, surely it's an incinerator, so if somebody wanted to use said tool, well, said contraption, yeah, the bag would go, and you would not be able to use it like you could before. To be fair, that is a good hiding place, I won't deny that, but at the same time, I just wonder why he has these hiding places. What went through his head? Can I just mention, let's hope the bullies aren't spying on him, because they could be. This is unusual. It was a turn of events that I didn't expect at all.
Takayuki.
Oh. Oh, there you are. Hey, no leaving without me.
ごめん。それより、その顔どうしたの？ほっぺ、黒いよ。
Well, you know. Dude, I mean, I get that you were a bit stressed, but at the same time, I mean, shouldn't you clean yourself? You're getting changed into your gym uniform, and yet at the same time, you're not thinking that something like that would be a good idea. Oh, shit.
バッグ、焼却炉行きだったのね。
He could find it. And that's a lie there. But this is the most stupid. I mean, I'm sorry, but Takayuki is being a real idiot here. I mean, you put it in the incinerator rather than just showing her what her bag has been, what has been done to her bag and the contents inside. I mean, the contents have been badly tampered with, but the bag's still usable. Takayuki, I'm sorry, but he's a fucking idiot here. Maybe somebody accidentally took it home. Nobody ever would ever want your uniform after all. No, hush.
そういうことにしとく。うるさい。
Oh my god, totally.
ありがとう。まあ、私は水泳部期待の星だからね。妬まれんのも当然。まあ有名ぜってことで我慢しとくわ。何よ。ほっといてよ。そうだ、さっきも聞いたけど、なんで高雪がここにいるの？
Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how we will answer the question now.
あ、わかった。この前怒ったくせに恋愛相談？
Reasonable. And it's a lot worse because of the fact that Hayase does not know what's happened to his feelings as well. So she's just talking about everything as if it's totally normal. But yeah, I think from what we've gathered, it's anything but.
え？最近は忙しかったしね。どうしたの？
Nothing.
はるかは羨ましいよ。だってさ、ずーっと思ってた相手と夢かなってこうしてさ。 はるか言ってないでしょ。あの子ね、1年の頃からずっと高雪のこと好きだったんだよ。
Okay, damn, that is really quite something.
あ、やっぱり自分でもそう思うんだ。私もそう思ったんだけどね。あの子ちょっと変わってるからさ。
She's so honest here. When she says, I kind of thought the same thing.
変わってるっていうか
The fuck happened to her mic then?
変わってるっていうか
I love that mic error there. I've never heard an error like that before. Oh my god. Right, I'm getting a bit tired now, so I'm just going to BRB. Right, so I was just doing a little bit of rewatching the beginning of everything that was covered in the video, and I realised that ironically, Takayuki had actually walked by the people who were bullying Hayase and the people who removed her bag, and ironically, he said, "Oh, this bag, I wonder, it looks exactly the same as Hayase's." Yeah, I find it really quite odd. So, he's taken the bag to a place in the incinerator, and yet I just wonder what's going to happen with the bag now. I'm really quite confused. Is he going to incinerate it, or is it just a place for it to hide? I don't really understand. It wasn't pointed out the most clear, to be honest. But anyway, oh, that's nice. We've got the backlog, so I can get a bit of context. Yeah, I think it's probably quite good that Hayase doesn't know everything that's going on. Yeah, God, that's unbelievable. So that really must have hit her, everything that happened. That's good though. I don't know what's happened, but it's something bad. Is this the last thing we've read? Oh. No, okay. There's a legend about Suzumiya. Oh fuck. Dude, there's just one thing I forgot to set up. Okay, it literally takes 2 processes. There we are. Right.
あのね、1年の時さ、臨海公園の競技場で体力測定あったじゃない？
Seaside Park Stadium. What a generic name for a stadium. That's hilarious. Oh, physicals. I don't know what a physical is actually referring to. I'd assume some sort of examination where you were examined physically? Yeah, Class A through D did it in one day, and E through H the next. Goddamn. E... Oh, yeah. There are so many classes, Jesus Christ. So even though Hayase and Shinji and Takayuki are in the same class for school, they're in different classes here. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
私たちの日さ、朝から小雨が降っててさ、あの子長靴で来たのよ。可愛い傘とお揃いの。
Oh my god, we've even got an illustration. Dude, I literally thought that was Nena from Higurashi when I first looked. Oh my god. I've never even seen rain boots, to be honest. What do they even look like? Oh my god. What the hell is the difference between rain boots and wellies? They just look like the same thing. The only thing is rain boots are a little bit shorter in terms of their height. This is such a weird image. Dude, where is my mouse? For fuck's sake. Right.
そしたらさ、あの子運動靴忘れた上に午後から晴れちゃって。
Oh my god, that's a nightmare. So she's had to... Did she have to do all of this in her rain boots? I love that CG. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, that's an experience and a half.
あとね、はるかの妹のあかねに聞いたんだけど、はるかが小学校の頃、夏休みの宿題で朝顔の観察日記があって、あかねと二人でアイス食べながら庭で朝顔を眺めてたんだって。
Fair enough. What is a morning glory flower? I've never seen that before. Oh, right. These look really odd. These are what they look like for information. Unusual. These look cool. God damn. That's really odd. These images are really quite cute.
朝顔にらみつけたまま動かないから、私も見てなきゃって思って我慢して見てたんだって。
I don't understand. Why isn't she having her ice cream? Isn't it gonna melt? But also, why is she so fixated on the flower? I love her expression there. It just looks like she will not budge for anything. What?
溶けて垂れたアイス伝って登ってきたアリッコがびっしり。
That's actually possible? What the fuck? Dude, that must have been a really hot day if that's the case. Jesus Christ, what do you do in a situation like that? 教えたら、あの子、取って取ってって泣きながら走ってきて、赤でも怖くて号泣しながら逃げ回ったんだってさ。 Oh my god. I love that this image has made her completely grey. I mean, she's not covered in that many ants, but at the same time though, that must be a nightmare. And she was running around crying, oh my god. I love that she didn't even realise before Akane told her though, that's the funny thing.
でもね、そんなところが可愛いって近づいてくる先輩なんかもいたんだよ。
Oh god.
その人かなりかっこよくてさ、頭もよくてさ、誰かさんとは比べ物にならないくらい。
Oh god. Shut up.
それでもさ、あの子ずっと高雪だけ見てたんだって。信じられないくらい一途よね。普通即そっち行っちゃうとこだよ。
Oh my god, she's really not hiding it. Fucking hell. Oh, I know, it is awkward. I mean, the thing is, their relationship is not really something that... Their relationship was never really going to continue in the best way, but at the same time, I mean... It's just adding insult to injury. Now you know how much the other person wanted to actually be with you. But the thing is, I mean, this is the worst thing. If a relationship can't happen, no matter how many things like this are there, does it really mean it can happen? I mean, let's be honest, with things like these, Suzumiya should be telling them to us, not Hayase. It feels like Hayase is just our encyclopedia of everything about the relationship. That we shouldn't be getting it from her, though. That's my point. We should be getting it from Suzumiya herself. I mean, we're learning about her in the entirety through Hayase. Yeah, no, I know, but that just makes the fact that they stopped having a relationship.
そういう思いを寄せる子がいたら羨ましいと思うでしょ、高雪だって。
Yeah, maybe.
でもそれはシンジ君じゃないんだよ。高雪なの。はるかは高雪と夢かなって付き合えたんだ。よかったって思う。
I just think it's hilarious how badly a conversation like this would age if she realised one crucial thing. I wonder if Takayuki's going to reconsider, but at the same time, I mean, let's be honest, with a lot of these things to reconsider, he would only be doing it because of the fact that he cares about Suzumiya's feelings. Like, a good example of this is how he may reconsider doing, well, I don't know, for example, going out with her just because he realises how much it would hurt her if they didn't, just simply because of the fact that that she's been wanting to be with Takayuki since first year. I mean, they're at the end of third year now, so that's a bloody long time. And, I don't know, rejecting others so that she can be with him as well. But at the same time, that's just another thing that's concerned about her feelings, not really Takayuki's, which is a bit of a shame, but it is. Yeah, God, what do you say?
それに私が高雪やシンジ君とこうして友達になれたのもはるかのおかげなんだ。
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, but to be fair, her hair is ridiculously long. But you have got to be kidding me. That is the only reason. So, what, is she threatening the school with sort of like a blackmail? She says, if I have to cut my hair off, I will not break records and I will not make you proud. That's hilarious. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, let's be honest. The only thing she may have known about Takayuki is the fact that Haruka had the hots for him. Really, what else could you know? Oh, right.
実はさ、今だから言っちゃうけど、
Okay.
私、はるかのために高之に近づいたの。
Wait, hang on a second. I don't understand. How could it be for somebody's sake? I mean, surely, why is hanging out away from somebody something that's done for their sake?
私も3年になって初めて知ったんだ。はるかの気持ち。
Oh, damn.
あの時のはるかがさ、高之のこと聞くわけよ。毎日のように。
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that must have been such a big shock to her. Fucking hell.
で、問い詰めたら、はるかが高之のことが好きだって。なんでわかったのって。
That's so awkward.
バレバレだよね、普通。そこがはるからしいとこなんだけど。でね、かっこいい先輩振ってまで思い続ける男はどんないい男かと思って気にしてみたら、ねえ。
What do you mean, well?
ごめん、今まで黙ってて。怒った？
Not really. Should I be? Well, don't ask her. What if she says yes?
でもね、すぐ任務そっちのけになっちゃった。高之バカで本当に楽しかったし。
Fair enough. But I mean, I just can't believe that so much refers around. Well, now I get why it could be for Haruka's sake, but so much revolves around her, and it's actually unbelievable. Yeah, that's so tricky. Yeah. Because it must be so painful for her because she's had the feelings for Takayuki for such a long time, and yet at the same time they've just had a relationship that's really not been able to work together. I mean, but to be fair, both people were kind. It's not as if there's one person who's being horrible to the other. It's just genuinely because they don't fit together, really. Or at least they don't fit together at the moment. Maybe that could change, but I think it's unlikely, to be honest. Oh my god, so she was initially joining the friend group just to see which kind of person he was. It's unbelievable. You'd join an entire new friend group to see how one of your other friends is. I mean, that's unbelievable. I'm sorry, and how much a person for your other friend is. I mean, she is incredibly considerate, but at the same time, yeah, it's a bit scary what will happen next. That's fair. Did she? Of course she didn't. That's reasonable. I mean, look at what was happening there. Those bullies. I don't know what they were doing to her, but they stole her bag and they totally ripped up her clothes. I mean, that's awful. If that's something that has to happen on a daily or on a frequent occurrence, that's awful. Yeah, totally, yeah. Must be hell. I mean, we don't really know what's bad about Hayase's life, but at the same time, I mean, it is good that she's been able to have an escape, and she really needed this friend group, let's be honest here. Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I can totally see that, yeah. If I'm going to be honest, I feel like those two would have been a lot better together rather than Suzumiya and Takayuki. They would have been way better off. The worst thing about the relationship between him and Suzumiya is the fact that the way he is getting to learn about Suzumiya is not from her herself, it's from other people. And secondly, I mean, sure, they can talk and they can have fun, but it's so difficult to do so. It doesn't really come naturally, and it's a shame. But at the same time, you've got to ask the question of how fit is this relationship to have if something like that is the case. Yeah, it was, yeah. It's so funny that Hayase is saying this, and yet Takayuki in his head has just been dissing the relationship. No, but that's totally reasonable. Hayase. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, she didn't exactly say it in the most descriptive way. Oh god. Yeah, God, it must be so tricky for him.
これも今だから言うけどさ、私高雪は OK しないんじゃないかって思ってたんだ。
Huh? Why?
だって高雪は全然はるかのこと知らない。あの子はいくらせかしても存在をアピールしないし。
Yep. Yeah.
それで祭りに連れ出したりカラオケに呼んだりしたんだけどさ、それでいきなり告白でしょ。高雪の反応を見ててまだ早いって思ったんだけど、はるかの話を聞いてたらこっちも辛くなっちゃって。
What did she say?
最初はね、ただそばにいるだけでよかったみたいなんだけど、そのうち悲しくなっちゃったんだって。
About what?
すごく近いところにいるのに気持ちはものすごく離れてるのが分かって、逆に悲しくなっちゃったんだってさ。
Yeah. That's interesting. That she could actually tell that he didn't really have the confidence that he would have needed to in order for a relationship like this to happen. And I mean, let's be honest, when I get that Suzumiya was really quite nervous just because of the fact that she was with the person that she liked, but at the same time, I mean, Takayuki was just trying so hard to make conversation and it was just impossible. It really was. And I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're with somebody and you think about how you're going to start a conversation more than actually talking to them, I think that's just an indication that you really are not made for that person. Because I totally have feelings like that as well.
Haruka はそういうとこ繊細なんだよね。だから思い切って告白しちゃえって。
Dude, what? I mean, surely if this is the case, you shouldn't? And if anything, it's her decision. You shouldn't do it yourself. I mean, Hayase is so considerate as a friend, but at the same time, I think just... I mean, she's being supportive of her as a friend, but at the same time, I mean, I just think this is way too much what she's doing. I always have. She was totally... Yeah. No, I see that. Oh, I know, that's the worst thing. Yeah. Yeah. No, I see that. And if I'm going to be honest, I mean, if something like this happens, I think their relationship definitely doesn't work. But I think now maybe what he should do is just try to make it so that they're on good terms again, and obviously so that she's not really upset as well. Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god, yeah, totally. How pissed off would Hayase be here if Takayuki knew? Yeah. He does have a reason. Yeah.
私も彼氏作ろっかな。
Hayase?
やっぱさ、女だもん。優しくしてくれる人がいれば嬉しいし、その優しさは独り占めしたいよね。
That's fair.
高之、私やっぱり走って帰るわ。これ今度洗って返すから。
Wait, Hayase.
そんじゃね
Oh, damn. Oh, well, she's gone. Yeah, no, I can kind of see that. But at the same time, I mean... Oh, I wonder... That's fair. Yeah, fully. It really is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and this is the worst thing. Yeah. But this is the worst thing. I mean, something like this, it must be so challenging, because obviously, with these people, I really wonder, because while they've known each other for less time, Suzumiya has had, just in general, thoughts for a longer time about how cool Takayuki really is. Yeah, it must be. I mean, there's something you've been thinking about for so long, and now it's finally happening, and then it's just snatched away from you. So I wonder how he's going to respond to this. I mean, my god, he was thinking about apologising initially, but now he's just realising how much he has hurt the other person. Yeah, but the only thing is, I mean, what Hayase was saying about the fact that Suzumiya was, well, she was happy, but then she seemed quite sad because of the fact that it always felt as if Takayuki was in a different place. I mean, surely that's a good sign that they wouldn't be right for each other and then just don't confess afterwards. But at the same time, maybe you could be positively disproven, and I think that's what Hayase was relying on there. Just these people getting disproven about their thoughts of whether they can or can't have the relationship. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's tricky. It really is. But the thing is, I mean, you've still got to ask the question, even if something like this is happening, do you actually want to be with Suzumiya? I mean, obviously, saying no will make her upset, but it doesn't matter whether somebody likes you or not. Do you want it yourself? Like, does he actually want to be with her? And if he does, then make everything up. Well, begin making the situation up. But if it's not the case, then I mean, obviously you've got to do something so that you've not really upset somebody, but at the same time, I mean, don't have a relationship. Yeah. This is just getting more and more tricky now. Yeah, well, that is fair, yeah. Thank you, Hayase. Oh, what's he doing? Oh. Shit. Yeah, things are really going to get different now. So I'm assuming what he is thinking is, I don't necessarily know whether he is going to make up with Suzumiya, but at the same time, I suppose he's going to have a talk with her just so that she doesn't feel really upset. I don't know, but Hayase has actually given him the motivation to talk to Suzumiya. That's really cool. But yeah, that is interesting. It's just funny, this sort of selfish outlook, and how the selfish way of viewing love is also the way in which he feels inspiration at wanting to intervene with things, if you like. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what he's going to do. God, they even have an intercom button, that's hilarious. Oh God. Holy shit, their intercom sounds like something out of a horror film. There's nobody in? Wait until he just discovers a murder scene. Oh, never mind. Oh God, here we go. My name is Narumi. Is Haruka? Yeah. Oh God. This is just a little bit awkward. I want to talk. Can we talk? I think it's quite funny when Takayuki was saying about the fact that he stopped this relationship just simply... Well, he started the relationship because he didn't want to upset her, but at the same time, I suppose, before they had a fallout, he was just... Well, I mean... He just wanted to progress what they were experiencing together. Right. So obviously he held her hand, and that was a bit ridiculous. But and then obviously he did make her upset. But at the same time, I mean, is he doing this? Is he doing this because he wants to, or is it because he just doesn't want to make Suzumiya upset? Though that's kind of like the key theme to all of this, because it's hard to tell if he's just doing it because he's really selfless, or if he genuinely wants to try having a relationship with her. Damn, that went alright. Oh my God, that is such a weird, that's such a weird top, and it's got sunflowers on. Oh God, he's really... Yeah, that is fair. I mean... But to be fair, she got really hurt. Takayuki, he said a few wrong things, and he obviously did something wrong, but at the same time, he hasn't actually been too bad. So... And if anything, before all of the errors he made happened, he was really quite good, so... I mean... Sorry, I just got a bit distracted. But yeah. He's not necessarily somebody who's just going to do things that are malicious. I'd really hope that he's just looking into this too much here. I want you to come with me for a bit. Is that okay? God, she doesn't look relaxed at all. Yeah, but let's be honest, he's really doing the right thing here. I mean, he has upset somebody, so he's just trying his hardest to make out. And, bleh, I said that really incorrectly. Make up, even. Yeah, make out is a bit of a different thing. Yeah, okay, so they are ironically going to the hill that they confessed on. God, that's so awkward. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, that really must have been. Yeah, no, I suppose Takayuki's really quite used to the school walk, but I don't know how she would normally get to school, but maybe this is not the way she'd normally go. Yeah, God, she looks like she's really quite affected by the relationship, but I do wonder which move Takayuki is going to make now. There's a lot of things he could do. I just hope he makes a good decision. I mean, he's had a big chance to think about everything that is going on, but at the same time, is he going to make the right move? I mean, you could have an idea of something good to do, but then you could totally fuck it up as well. So, yeah, it doesn't necessarily matter if you have a good idea or not. It just matters how you execute it, really. Oh God, yeah. Please. To be honest, they really shouldn't have waited until they walked all the way up the hill to say this. But then again, I mean, I suppose it's a good place. They can just talk in silence, really, and nobody can notice them. Suzumiya. God damn. I mean, okay. I suppose, to be honest, I mean, I feel bad for saying this, but she's investing way too much of her emotion in Takayuki. I mean, my God. She's so affected by this that she's not even wanting to listen to him whatsoever. I'm just surprised that she actually agreed to walk up with him, if she's then just going to say something like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this took so long. Is he being serious, or I like you? Maybe it's too late, but I like you. Yeah, it could be, but I mean, if somebody has feelings for Takayuki like Suzumiya does, I don't think any time is too late. Yeah, no. I suppose beforehand. Yeah, beforehand she definitely thought that there was nothing there was no reason Takayuki actually had for the relationship. But let's be honest, that was true. Beforehand, he was just doing all of this, and he was going along with everything just because of the fact that if he didn't, Suzumiya would get upset. But I mean, that's not really the most right way to go about things. You've got to make your own path. But at the same time, I mean, as a result of doing something like that, obviously everything ended. Like, in the end, things were inevitably going to go downhill, and they did. But I wonder what's going to happen now. Yeah, no, totally. That must be properly embarrassing. Yeah. I'm sorry for making you sad. Yeah, no. He's really doing the right thing here, and it's just really quite sweet how talking to Hayase has just made him instinctively feel to do the right thing, really. Yeah, no. He's being properly honest, which is good, yeah. Huh? Suzumiya? Thank you. I think it's funny that Suzumiya didn't tell Hayase about anything that went on. I feel like if she did, this would not be happening here. No way would it be. Hayase would... I don't know, would Hayase want to speak to Takayuki or what? I feel like she either wouldn't want to, she'd be really quite pissed off at him, or perhaps she would want to, and she would want to drive him to feeling things like these, and obviously feeling the motivation to make up what he has done before. Yeah, it's quite unusual. I never expected this to happen, if I'm going to be honest. I really didn't. Yeah, that's fair, but that's insane. The fact that one thing Hayase said that was the most, I suppose that was the most influential thing in making him decide here. Yeah, that's totally reasonable. Yeah, I mean, beforehand, he wouldn't have... I mean, he was being honest. Why was he doing something like this? He didn't even mean it whatsoever, but... I mean, then he just realises just how much Suzumiya actually cares about being with somebody like him. And then... I suppose that probably changes his mind, and that just makes him realise just the depth of what... I mean, what he has done, obviously he made a mistake, but, he hasn't really thought the most of it. But then he's just realised how much the other side cares. But the thing is, I just don't understand. Is he... I mean, okay, I suppose obviously he's feeling really happy that somebody else's feelings are reaching him. But at the same time, is he doing all of this because... Well, no. I suppose now he's starting to do this because he actually wants to. But it's kind of like a mix of both actually. He's doing this because he wants to, but at the same time he's doing this just so that Suzumiya isn't upset, and because he's kind, let's be honest. Beyond the tree, ironically. August the 3rd? God damn, that's a big jump. He's actually studying. How? Oh my god. Holy shit. Takayuki is just totally becoming an energetic... He just feels like a fucking action hero. No, he feels like an anime character, let's be honest here. That's so cool. Haruka? That's so cheesy. Imagine if it was somebody else. It was just a coincidence. This is so cheesy. Love telepathy is kind of tough, you know? God damn. Yeah, they've properly made up, and this is really good because I feel like now what they're trying to do, they're trying to know people, and they're trying to have a relationship with people. Well, they're trying to have a relationship. Oh my fucking god, I can't talk. They're trying to have a relationship with each other and actually getting to know more about the person that's on the other end, rather than just wanting to I suppose do things lovers were doing, because they were trying to do things two people in a relationship would do before they knew lots about each other. And I mean, that's really good what this is doing. But goddamn, they properly made up, and it was all thanks to Hayase that they did, which is honestly quite surprising. I didn't really expect everything to go this way. I thought things were going to go really wrong. I thought maybe Takayuki was going to lose all of his friends, or possibly something bad could happen. I mean, this was the last thing I was expecting, seriously. But now Takayuki really is, I suppose he's beginning to feel like this relationship is actually for him, which he was never thinking before. That's a real change from beforehand. God damn. What? Oh my god. Yeah, fair enough. 3 hours, goddamn. I mean, I think it's just so funny. Calling somebody for 3 hours now is normal, but I'd assume this is set in, I mean, I don't even know, like early 2000s or something like that. It's got to be early 2000s. Wait, when was it originally released? Let's check. Maybe that'll give us a little indication. Yeah. I was properly right to think that. 2000. Wait. No, it was released in 2001. Jesus Christ. This actually might be the oldest visual novel I've played. This is not what I was expecting at all. Wait, so when... So, Higurashi Chapter 1 was released in 2002. Comic Cat, I'd assume. And then, we've also got... Yes, I Am the Uta was 2003. So this is the oldest visual novel I've actually read. That's insane. That's really cool. But, yeah, so I suppose, yeah, that's really quite something. So obviously something like this, it would be a really big deal compared to everything nowadays. Oh god, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's be honest, we all know something like that's not going to happen. Yeah, seriously, yeah. And they spend hours the next day. God damn, I feel like the next time they see each other in person, they are going to have so much change. I mean, my god, that must have been so difficult for Suzumiya. But it's just funny that there were all the signs. Even when she was really quite upset with everything that had gone on in the relationship, she still pushed herself, for example, to walk up the hill and obviously go to the place that nobody would really be able to hear them or see them. I mean, she's just always had that motivation from her feelings that have been lasting for so long. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Psst. Yep. Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, the thing is, with these problems, they needed to have happened in order for this to go on. Yeah, totally. That's tricky, yeah. Yeah, of course. Hayase does? Why? The pool? Where did that come from? Oh. It doesn't, no. I mean, surely she does that nearly every day at school anyway. I mean, there's an excuse to meet up if I've ever seen one. Yeah, seriously. Or whatever. Yeah, no, that's the really cool thing about this. I mean, he's just using this as an opportunity to totally get his life in good shape, really. I mean, he's studying a lot now, which is really quite good. I mean, he must be having a hard time trying to get back up to the progress in which he should be at. But at the same time, though, I mean, he's still making that move, which is really quite good. What's the plan? At 2? Nice. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Yeah, see you later. Phone hanging up sound effect. No way. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, is Shinji gonna be there? Or is it just going to be those three? Because, I mean, Shinji obviously is a really good friend of Takayuki's, but at the same time, he's not really immersed on this love as much as people like Hayase or the other two are. I mean, let's be honest, without Hayase, it wouldn't have happened. It really wouldn't have. But, I mean, none of this would have happened without Hayase. But this is the really good thing about the relationship now. I think it's actually... they've timed it... I mean, obviously, they haven't deliberately done this, but it's a coincidence that school is ending now, and I think that's a really good thing, because Hayase and Shinji, to a certain extent, they were telling them how to have their... Well, they were just kind of instructing Takayuki on how to have the relationship between those two way too much. And it was as if it was their relationship rather than the one he had with what's her name, Suzumiya. So I think it's really good that now they're not here, and if anything, they're here less because of the fact that they can finally take ownership themselves. And to be honest, I think that was something that was really holding Takayuki back as well. I mean, they were being so nosy and they wanted to know so much, and they were really just influencing the flow of things. And ironically, their influence and Takayuki looking up to what they were thinking would be a good idea was what caused the collapse of the relationship to begin with. But yeah, I mean, it's good that... It's actually quite good that he doesn't have as much time he can spend with those people now. Because they were just influencing things too much when he didn't really know what he was doing. But now he won't need any quote-unquote help. What? How? Oh, I get it. I love that he is very honest with his thoughts. I mean, it's fair enough, but like, yeah.
Tadaima, 留守にしておりますので、ピーッと鳴ったらお名前、ご用件をお話しください。
Oh well. I've got to quote this. Oh my god. Is he going to go to prep school just to ask him? Yeah. He's getting a good balance of studying and everything outside of it at the moment, I think. Well, to be fair, I don't actually know how much studying he's doing and how productive his studying is as well. I mean, there's one thing saying that you're studying, but there's another thing actually doing productive studying. But I'd assume that he's beginning to do it. Yeah, I just really wonder how everything's going to turn out in the end. Oh my god, here we are. So we're in some sort of train station.
んにちは。
Oh,
こんにちは。
what am I hearing? Dude, you literally saw her like that. When you came to wait. I don't. How did I see Hayase there? I don't know. Oh god.
こんにちは。
The fuck is this? Is that Akane? Yeah.
あかね、もう。
It is Akane. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
何度も呼んだもん。
They look exactly well. They don't look the same, but she has an Ahoge, no way. But they look similar. But my god, I can see why they are sisters. I hope we get a shot where both of their sprites are side by side. Can they?
ごめんね。
Sorry. Akane looks so ugly compared to Suzumiya.
びっくりしたでしょ。
She made you jump, right? Oh well. Is this your sister?
うん。
Ha!
勝手についてきちゃった。ごめんね。噂の彼氏に会いたいって言ったらすんごいニコニコしてたの。お姉ちゃんじゃない？
Oh god.
あかね。
Now she's got embarrassed.
というわけで鈴宮あかねです。
She is very different to Haruka. Takayuki Narumi. Oh god.
うーん。
She's properly checking us out.
8点7点8点9点9点8点7点9点合計65点。 ちょっと。合格までもう一息。お父さんに報告するにはちょっとやばい点数です。
Is she rating us?
あかね、いい加減にしなさい。
She's so not gonna do that.
でも半分嘘じゃないもん。
She is. Damn. I didn't expect that. Yeah, seriously, just total opposite of Suzumiya. Oh, sorry, Haruka. Yep. Oh, I wonder.
ごめん、遅れちゃ
Yeah.
った。
Her. The fuck is she wearing?
みつき先輩。あれ？あかね？あ、
What happened? The What is she doing?
大丈夫？
This person's mental.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
Yeah, quite literally.
「改めて紹介するね。妹のあかねです。
Anyway, what kind of sucks is I don't have much time today, so yeah. I'm going to end everything here. That was really quite fun today. And I'm I'm just thinking. Yeah, I probably don't. Yeah, but anyway, that was really quite fun. And it was honestly, it took a turn that I really wasn't expecting in the end. I'm excited to see this day out. I wonder what's going to happen. I'll read this tonight. And yeah, I'll see you guys then.